Welcome, everyone. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we have the roll call, please?
Sure. Shoemaker,
Here.
Vaughn,
Here.
Pullen, here, Hostetter,
Here.
Khan,
Here.
Kellogg.
Here. Can I have a motion to excuse Chief, please?
So moved.
Hostetter,
Aye.
Pullen, Shoemaker,
Aye.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Kellogg.
Aye. Okay, so today is the 250th anniversary of the Marine Corps. So oorah to all you devil dogs out there. We're going to start with the community calendar. November 13th is the Job Expo out at Harvest Ridge from 9 to 2. This coming weekend is Mary Millersburg. The tree lighting ceremony is Friday at 7 o'clock. And then Mary Millersburg will be Saturday. There will be people dressed up walking around town. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus will be at the Victorian House from 2 to 4 on Saturday. And then the Victorian House will be open for Christmas starting at 4 o'clock. November 22nd upcoming is reindeer games at the library, and they're going to have some live reindeer there. So that might be a fun thing for kids to do. Let's see. Can I have a motion to suspend the reading of the minutes, please?
Second. Khan.
Pullen, Khan,
Aye.
Kellogg.
Aye.
Hostetter,
Aye.
Vaughn,
Aye.
and Shoemaker.
Aye.
Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, can we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Kellogg,
Aye.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Hofstetter,
Aye.
Pullen, Shoemaker.
Aye.
Okay, Bill Resolution 2025-29. Are there any questions on the bills totaling $134,352.76? Hearing none, can we have a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make a motion. Khan. I'll second.
Khan,
Aye.
Hofstetter,
Aye.
Kellogg,
Aye.
Pullen, Vaughn,
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Okay, Nate.
All right, Design Review Board approved the certificate of appropriateness application for the facade improvements at 40 West Jackson at their meeting last week. At this point, we only have one thing for planning and zoning in December. What's it called, Millersburg Tobacco?
Correct.
The new tobacco store down beside Advanced Auto. Melway started on East Jones Street intersection today with Worcester Road. We got everything torn out. Their plan is to come in tomorrow and finish or start the paving, and then after that they can restripe and get it back open up hopefully in a day or two. Nothing on our sidewalk or the airport lighting project we talked about. Leaf collection is going very well. It's been a strange year with the weather, of course. The leaves are not like they normally are. It's been a lot lighter, so they've been ahead of schedule most of the time and able to get a lot of other things done that we normally can't during leaf pickup. That's good. Got 2 quotes in for the landscaping services for next year. Roots submitted one. Their total is $18,000. And then Sunset Yard Solutions submitted. Their total was $18,500. Any thoughts? Or, in my mind, Roots.
Were you surprised that
Copperleaf.
Copperleaf did not resubmit?
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
I really like that Roots said that they would do all fresh mulch and bed edging, and the other one was fresh mulch as needed. I thought that was nice.
Roots has done a lot of work around town here lately. They're fairly new and they seem to do a good job with what they do.
Do we need a motion for that?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to that effect.
I'll second.
Khan,
Aye.
Kellogg,
Aye.
Hofstetter,
Aye.
sorry, Vaughn, I'm sorry, Poland. Vaughn.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Cottonwood Shandy has asked for permission to have a coffee truck in the parking space in front of the store on Saturday for the Mary Millersburg weekend. Wouldn't need a motion to approve that.
And that is just one space?
Yes.
I'll make that motion.
Well, I believe it's wide. I
Okay.
think it's one. No,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'll still make a
Where's
motion.
it in front of?
Cottonwood Shandy. over by the-
okay, gotcha.
I'm pretty sure it was one last
I think it, yeah, that's what I was
time.
trying to
It's a
do.
little coffee truck.
It's not the big
Yeah, it's not like a
box
trailer.
truck. Yeah.
I'll second that.
Hofstadter.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Poland. Khan.
Aye.
Kellogg. Aye.
All right, our surplus auction is online now, govdeals.com. If you look, search for Village of Millersburg, you can find everything there. There's 14 lots for sale. That runs through November 24th, 10 o'clock in the morning. If you want to own a little bit of Millersburg history, get on there and bid.
Nate, is that just govdeals.com?
Yeah.
And then it'll show up Millersburg?
Once you're on their site, you can search for Village of Millersburg,
Okay.
and then it'll show you all of our
Okay.
auction items. I believe that's all I have for now. Thank you.
Okay, Bobby.
All right, looks like everybody acknowledged October financials. Thanks for that. Did everyone get their email with the 2026 bed tax grant applications attached? Did you guys have a chance to look at those? And if so, are you ready to approve those?
I would be.
Are you making a motion?
Sure, I'll make a motion to approve them
Okay.
as submitted.
And I'll second it.
Hofstadter.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
I'm gonna pass, I didn't see them.
Okay, okay. If you need, I've got them in a folder right here, if you'd like to see the hard copies until you get your email. You want to do that?
It'll take a couple minutes to go through. I'll wait.
Okay, okay. Pullen.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Kellogg. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, Tree City application for next year has been submitted, so I think we were I was very thorough this year, so hopefully no delays there. We should hear back from them by the first of the year. Just finished up a draft for 2026 appropriations and gave that to you. I literally hot off the press about 10 minutes before you walked in. So you can look over the budget items as your first page. It's front and back. Shows you the various things that each department needs to spend some money on next year. And then the summary for all departments is the sheet that looks like this. And so just kind of wanted to remind you that the final 2026 appropriation always is about 15% higher than what we ever spent. A good example of that is, I forget what the number is, I didn't bring it in with me, but from the time that I did budgeting to now, it became very apparent that we over appropriated last year, just like what we planned, that 15%. So this year, our estimated year-end balance should be just about within a couple $100,000 of what we started with. So that's great. And I don't expect it to be a whole lot different next year. So there's a couple tweaks that I can do on this if needed. So if you can look over it, and then be sure and reach out to me. Give me a call or stop in. And if you have any questions about anything on here, and I'll go over specifics with you, and we'll talk through it. And hopefully by next meeting here in 2 weeks, I'll have that legislation ready to go for 2026 appropriations, and we can get that started with its 3 readings. Okay? Any questions on that? Yeah. Okay. And then I have one short item for executive session. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to let everyone know, I met with the commissioners this morning. We had a really good discussion. We talked about the housing study. They are going to give us $10,000 and pay half of the housing study. They were really excited about that, about the opportunity to get some data, as well as the United Way Housing and Transportation Board that's being developed, and Kind Cares. So they think that it's going to help with a lot of things with that. And then they asked me about the smart traffic lights, if I was willing to discuss that with them, and I absolutely. So we had a discussion about that. They wondered what council's hang up was on not moving forward with that. So we talked about money. I explained to them that it was $85,000 and we could use $40,000 of our permissive funds, which left $45,000. And the commissioners volunteered to add $20,000. So that would take our smart traffic lights to $25,000 for us out of our budget. And we're not gonna get it any cheaper than that. I think I thought that was very generous and very nice of them to offer that. They were wondering how soon both of those can get going. And so I said that what I would really like to do is have a vote on both of those this evening and see where you guys stood with both of those. So that was that meeting, and is there any questions or discussion that you guys want to have about the smart traffic lights before we move on?
I have a question. What does Berlin use? Because it seems, they got a lot of traffic, but it moves. What's the difference between us and them?
Their lights are spaced farther apart than ours.
Predominantly one direction, east-west versus north and south coming in too.
Okay?
And once they get off, once they get away, they're gone, which makes it a little easier. But the commissioners did say that they had talked to the engineer, the county engineer, and they also had talked to the state, and both of those said that the smart traffic lights were definitely the way to go, that the state is moving to all of those. And Dave Hall specifically said that he had talked to Chris Young, and Chris Young was like, yeah, I don't know why we haven't done that already. So I'm just gonna throw that out there, and we're not gonna get a better deal than $25,000 for smart traffic lights in the downtown for 10 years. It's not gonna happen. So we will bring that to the table with our unfinished business, and we will move on to committee reports. Are there any committee reports? No? Okay. We have our legislation. We have Resolution 2025-25 by title only. Our third reading and passage, a resolution authorizing the Village of Millersburg, Ohio, to pay a portion of the COBRA health insurance premiums directly to the insurance provider or third-party COBRA administrator on behalf of Troy Snyder, and we're exiting the declaring an emergency because this is a third reading. Are there any questions? Hearing none, can we have a motion to pass?
So moved.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Poland, Shoemaker,
No.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Kellogg. No.
All right, Resolution 2025-27 by title only, third reading and passage, a resolution to adopt a revised indigent burial policy for Oak Hill Cemetery. Are there any questions? Can we have a motion to pass?
Poland, Vaughn,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Khan.
Abstain.
Okay.
I'd be happy to explain that if you want.
And Kellogg.
Okay. Ordinance 2025-106 by title only, third reading and passage. An ordinance to revise section 185.02 of the Millersburg ordinances, the transient occupancy tax. Are there any questions? Hearing none, can we have a motion to approve?
Second.
Poland.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Hofstadter.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Kellogg.
All right, ordinance 2025-107 by title only, second reading, an ordinance amending the zoning map, zone territory of the Village of Millersburg, Jordan properties. Are there any questions? Okay. So we have a few things for our old unfinished business. We're still waiting for ODOT for our pavement striping on Clay Street. Smart traffic lights. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion for the smart traffic lights?
I'll make a motion to proceed with it.
I'll second it.
Hofstadter.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Kellogg. Aye. Poland.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Aye.
And Shoemaker.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Nothing on the new water bill system. Landscaping bids, we talked about that already. Where are we on the alley vacation for Wise and Maxwell Avenue? We haven't talked about that in quite a while.
Nope.
I know.
Not real sure. I'll have to look back
Check
and
on
see
that.
what, yeah, I don't remember where we were at.
Okay,
Honestly, sorry about that.
that's okay, that's okay. Are we going to do anything with streetlights, the areas that don't have streetlights in town? Or are we gonna table that?
We've addressed a lot of them. There's not a whole lot left, big areas that aren't covered. I guess now that it gets dark at 5 o'clock or whatever, when you're out and about, if you note anything, just shoot me or Chad an email or text or whatever, give us a call and we can get a list together for AEP.
Or if you see any lights that are out and bulbs that are out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we report a lot of those.
yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you for that. No update on the indigent burial site ceremony date. Are they gonna work on the restriping of Glen
Yeah.
Drive? Are they,
Yeah,
as soon as they're done with
They were planning to do all the striping at the same time.
Okay.
We had that done.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good, that's good. And then we don't need to worry about Dora until next year. Are there any other older unfinished business that we need to discuss? The one thing that I did want to add was, can we have a motion to approve moving ahead with the housing study?
So moved.
I'll second.
Go ahead, Andrea.
I'll second.
Oh, we'll go with Kellogg. I didn't hear who the other one was.
It was Brad, but he's
Okay,
too quiet.
okay. Vaughn.
Aye.
Kellogg.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Hofstadter.
Aye.
Poland.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Okay, thank you for that. All right, anything else for older unfinished business that anyone has?
Are we considering Sill Street sidewalks, or, I guess we've glossed
Yeah.
over that for a long time, I don't know if it's something where you
Yeah, I think
eventually,
keep it on the list for
Okay.
sure. That whole neighborhood needs,
These
Sidewalks.
sidewalks,
yeah.
maybe after the downtown
Mhm.
stuff gets done, we start there. New business, does anyone have any new business? I had one phone call, Jeremiah Hahn, wondered if council would be, adverse to taking away a parking space in front of his home just until December 26th to allow people a clear view of his Christmas display. And I said, well, what's the worst that can happen? They say no. So I'm just bringing it to you guys to see what you think about that.
Okay, so he called me also, and I don't wanna be a hypocrite, although we all can be at times. It opened up to the can of worms though that I have with the spot that's his neighbor's spot. The spot in front of Jeremiah's house is unique. I mean, it's just kind of just in front of his house. And I only think that he uses it or guests of his, and then his mom lives across the street and guests use it. My problem has always been with the handicap spot that's then at the duplex next to him, that gentleman asked for that handicap spot and he never parks there. And from when Jeremiah called me about that, is that took away spots from other people in that duplex. So I've been very consistent about this handicap spot thing. And I think that Kevin should either come in front of us and explain why that spot's always empty. And I think that spot that sign should be removed. He's never, I can't say never because a never is an all or nothing, but I'm up and down South Washington Street 10 times a day, no kidding, and there's never a car there. Kevin's car is always parked in the thing next. So I would like, and I have said this in the future, I really would like when people want the handicap spots, they need to come in front of council and we need to hear from them. But that would alleviate at least, I mean, I think you're opening up a can of worms if you start taking a spot away for whatever reason it's blocking something. But I do want to address that handicap spot. And in the future, I know that they come to you and you ask us, but in the future, I would like if somebody wants a handicap spot, that they need to come to council and they need to explain that to us. But from what it's gotten back to me is he didn't want anybody parking there. And that's not why you asked for a handicap spot. And that would then take away with whoever might be parking. I mean, I'm torn about in front of Jeremiah's house. He's got one of my inflatables there. So I have to abstain.
Is it the one with the cow?
No, it's the mayor. It didn't work, and I was gonna throw it out, and he got it working, and so I have one of my inflatables sitting there. So I don't. I mean, I think it's a can of worms,
Yeah.
but I do want to address. I don't know. I mean, if you did close it, how many other people are gonna want?
Well, the thing that I thought about too was, okay, well, what about festivals? What about, I mean, it does kind of open up a can of worms as to, well, I don't want parking on this street
Or we're gonna.
because of this, or,
We talk
It's
about precedent in
trick-or-treat
here all the
and-
time, and you open
Right.
that, but the spot that's right up from that handicap one is sitting there empty. There's nobody, and you pay a $250 fine if you park in a that's a very serious thing when you make a handicap spot. I mean, there's a fine that comes with that if you park there, but that spot would then open up.
anybody else have any?
I understand him wanting to do that too, but I agree with the precedent of, just
We'd get.
petitioning to have a spot in front of your house blocked off.
Now, if he wants to put a coffee trailer in front of there once in a while. I guess that would be, where you put a coffee there.
Okay, so that's not something anyone's really interested in dealing with, Devon. Okay, all right, that's fine.
But
Do you want to add that to our old unfinished business to maybe have everybody drive through there and see how often any of us see
Yeah, I mean,
anyone park there? Or do you want to?
Can you reach out to, honestly, and if you don't mind it, they usually come to you.
Yeah.
And then you'll tell us. Well, I would
can-
like it to be from now on, if that's, I mean, I think that the people should have to come into council.
Yeah.
But you need to,
I have no
and they
problem
should
with
ask
that.
for it.
Um,
But I would like you to address that,
Do
because,
you want Kevin to,
yeah,
come
I'd
in?
like him to
Okay.
come to council and
Okay,
explain
well,
why he needs that spot to be handicapped.
okay,
Because he parks in the drive next, he's got the little yellow,
can't think of his last name.
I don't know his last name.
Yeah, Bob, I'll find it.
But that would open up that spot.
Anyone else have any new business? Any visitors wish to address council? Okay. Can we then have a motion to go into executive session per Ohio Revised Code 121.22G1 to discuss the compensation of a public employee?
Second.
Poland. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Vaughn. Khan.
Aye.
Kellogg.
Aye.
All right, have a wonderful evening.